చేరిన పీపుల్స్ వార్ అగ్రనేతలు రామకృష్ణ, సుధాకర్ తదితరులు దోర్నాల పోలీస్ స్టేషన్కి వెళ్ళడం జరిగింది. అక్కడ పోలీసులు కలుసుకొని అక్కడి నుంచి రావడం జరిగింది. ర్యాలీతో పాటు కొన్ని వేల మంది వచ్చే అవకాశం ఉంది. దాదాపుగా 2 లక్షల మంది పైగా ఈ రోజు ఈ సభకు వచ్చే అవకాశం ఉంది. ర్యాలీ ఇప్పుడిప్పుడే స్టేజ్కి చేరుతుంది. నేతలందరూ స్టేజ్ ఎక్కడానికి సిద్ధపడుతున్నారు. విశేషాలని లైవ్ టెలికాస్ట్ ఇవ్వడానికి టీవీ9 ప్రయత్నం చేస్తుంది. టీవీ9 టీమ్స్ ఇక్కడ పనిచేస్తున్నాయి.
It's a very peculiar situation where radical politics is talking to conservative politics. Radical politics which believes in total social transformation, and conservative politics which believes in status quo. It is because of the public opinion, favorable opinion of the public for talks, that these political parties had to make it part of their manifesto. It is not because they like Naxalites, not because they hated violence, but because people are saying that Naxalites must hold talks.
It was never very clear what they would talk. If you have a movement like the Naga movement, there can be a discussion. We will give you autonomy, not independence. You can't have half a revolution. Either you have a revolution, you don't have a revolution. So what could be the talks? This is part of the joke behind it. But we said there can be talks not about the aims and goals, but about a code of conduct. That both will agree that even as they fight each other, they won't harass innocent people. They won't harass unarmed civilians in between. And the Maoists will allow the ordinary day-to-day administration to go on so that schools can run, elections can take place, whatever, and police also will allow ordinary movements to go on. Now the problem in lots of areas where Maoists are active is the farmers agitate for better price. The police will call the leader and say, who is behind you? They are behind you. So that should stop. So on both sides, ordinary people's ordinary life, including ordinary agitations and movements, including also ordinary politics other than Maoist politics and also Maoist politics should be allowed to go on. This could have been a code of conduct agreed upon by both parties, which would have made things lighter for the people. That is even today a possible framework of talks. Unfortunately, the talks went entirely, nobody had any clue how they would be conducted. The whole thing was practically run by the TV channels. In fact, to be very frank, the TV channels ran the talks. And naturally, when you have a camera, you take extreme positions. At least in the beginning, people learn now. After some time, they will learn moderate positions. So the whole thing broke down. But our understanding is that the government of Andhra Pradesh was never serious, and they deliberately broke it.
జనశక్తి తరపున గతంలో ప్రభుత్వంతో జరిగిన చర్చల్లో పాల్గొన్న శాంతి చర్చల ప్రతినిధిని రియాజ్ని ప్రభుత్వమే హత్య చేసిందని ముఖ్యమంత్రి వైఎస్ రాజశేఖర రెడ్డి, డీజీపీ వీరిద్దరు కలిసే రియాజ్ను పోలీసుల ద్వారా హత్య చేయించండి అనే విషయం మేము స్పష్టం చేస్తున్నాం.
Nobody goes to a school, war school, to know what ceasefire is all about. You read in the papers, you know. So we have said these are the ceasefire conditions. Yes, they nominated their mediators. You nominated, you accepted their mediators as your mediators. You are all their mediators. I am their mediator. Government accepted that you are also our mediator. All the police officers were present, were party to this kind of appointments. Why didn't they protest? If they think that the only solution is liquidation. It's very dishonest, isn't it? You ask them to come for talks, you go reconnoitre and know their hideouts. While they are discussing, unarmed, they come here and discuss things with you. You go and reconnoitre, and that is fairness, is it? What sort of a fairness is that?
So why did the talks fail?
Talks failed because the government did not want to succeed. They do not want to distribute land to the poor. The government does not want to improve the living conditions of the people. The government does not want to see that discontent disappears from this land. No government wants. Not certainly a government which believes in Adam Smith's economics.
నల్లమల అటవీ ప్రాంతంలో యుద్ధ వాతావరణం ఇంకా కొనసాగుతూనే ఉంది. ఎన్కౌంటర్లో మావోయిస్టు పార్టీ రాష్ట్ర కార్యదర్శి మాధవ్ మృతి తర్వాత కూడా ఇంకా నల్లమల అడవిలోనే తలదాచుకున్న మావోయిస్టుల కోసం కూంబింగ్ ఆపరేషన్స్ ముమ్మరంగా కొనసాగుతున్నాయి. హెలికాప్టర్లు అలాగే గ్రేహౌండ్స్ బలగాలు మార్కాపురం నుంచి అడవి ప్రాంతాల్లోకి ముమ్మరంగా వెళ్ళొస్తున్నాయి.
అంటే డైరెక్ట్గా క్యాంప్ లోపలికి ఎంటర్ అయిపోయిందండి. ఎంటర్ అయిపోయేసరికి వాళ్ళ సెంట్రీ ఎవరైతే ఉన్నారో లేడీ సెంట్రీ ఆవిడ ఫస్ట్ ఫైర్ ఓపెన్ చేశారనమాట. గివింగ్ డ్యూ క్రెడిట్ టు ద ఎనిమీ వన్స్ అగైన్, హీ డైడ్ ఫైటింగ్.
Are you going to continue this process?
Yes, we will continue this process.
माधव का एनकाउंटर भी फेक एनकाउंटर बोलकर आरोपी कर
बिल्कुल नहीं, क्लीन एनकाउंटर है, उधर कोई भी जाके देख सकता है. आजकल बहुत मुश्किल है, आजकल कौन करेगा फेक एनकाउंटर. अपना he will commit himself to all sorts of judicial this thing. But I would again appeal to all those who are sympathizers, all those who are Maoists, please surrender. It is not a worthwhile game anymore. And what is more, we as a state and police department, we are only going to strengthen the greyhounds further.
ఎన్నోసార్లు చెప్తున్నాం, భార్గవ కమిషన్ చేసినాం, ముక్తదర్ కమిషన్లో పోలీస్ అట్రాసిటీస్ గురించి చేసినాం, శ్యామ్ సుందర్ కమిషన్లో వాళ్ళ కిల్లింగ్స్ గురించి చేసి వచ్చినాం, కోర్టులో కేసు వేసినాం, ఎన్హెచ్ఆర్సీ ఫైండింగ్స్ ఇచ్చినాయి. హౌ కెన్ యూ కాల్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ ఎలక్టెడ్ పీపుల్స్ రిప్రజెంటేటివ్ ఇఫ్ యూ ఆర్ నాట్ ఏబుల్ టు చెక్ ది ఇంప్యూనిటీ యూ ఆర్ గ్రాంటెడ్ టు ద police? For 35 years this impunity is going on in this country. For 35 years in this state I am witnessing this impunity. Anybody connected with the government is sanctioned impunity. That's what it has come to. There must be a limit to this kind of a thing. I will not really rest until government killings stop. Government should not have the power either to delegate or to itself take to killing people.
It is increasing all over the globe. It is not simply India. I have full confidence that someday or other, whether I am alive or not, efforts of people like us will not fail. We have been fighting for so many years. We can't suddenly say that no, this is not possible, we want to close shop. No. So far as human life is concerned, such an attitude cannot be taken. We'll carry on. And someday I am sure even Sisyphus would have dreamt that he will roll the stone to the hilltop. And I do believe in that.